All right. How to get the guy that you want to come up to you. See, ladies, and I'm gonna go through this. I have 15 choosing signals that you're gonna be able to use on a day-to-day basis because let's shoot it straight. Some of you are afraid to do anything, and you wonder why. You wonder why the type of man that you want doesn't consistently come up to you. You wonder why they avoid you. Now, before I go into anywhere deeper on this, understand something. I think men should go after what they want. Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. But let me tell you something. They're less likely to come up to something that doesn't want them to come up to them. They're less likely. Men approach those who are approachable. And when you can get it through your head that you need to start choosing the men. By the way, choosing the men is not a new concept, ladies. We're going to get into the 15 just in a second. I'm going to put them all in the bar down here so you can go through each one of them. But understand something. Choosing is not a new concept. Choosing men has always been a thing. Women have always chosen men, whether it's with their eyes, whether it's getting next to them, whether it's dropping a handkerchief, acting like they didn't know they dropped the handkerchief. This has always been a thing. That's why the handkerchief story makes so much sense. Because of course, you choose the ones you want. You don't just sit around and wait for the ones you don't want to come up to you and approach you. That doesn't make any sense because then you just get a feed of dudes you don't want. That ain't going to work for you. You got to stop taking the passenger seat in your own life. You need to start taking the driver's seat. The passenger seat doesn't look good on you anyway. So understand that. You need to start taking control. Taking control of this aspect of your life. And that means putting an effort. And by the way, I want to make something very clear. This is not chasing. And I hate when women convince you ladies that doing anything for a man is chasing them. Those are the pick-me's. Those are the ones that want to keep you stuck, single, and single as a mother effing Pringle because they don't want you to win more than they do. It's not going to push a man away. It's going to attract the right ones to you. Because let me tell you something. Before I get into the first out of the 15, hear me out with this. Men are fishermen. They cast nets. The reason why they shoot shots the way they do is because they're looking for who's interested in them. That's what makes them want to do for them. If a guy is going to do things for a girl who's not that interested in him, he's wasting his time and his money. And what a sucker that might be. You don't want to attract a sucker. No, you want to attract a dude, a thorough one. And in order to do that, you need to start sending some choosing signals ASAP. And I don't care where you send them. You need to be open to sending them wherever, whether it's on the street, in the gym, in the bar, in the restaurant, in the steakhouse, at the social club, at the pickleball freaking tennis spot, anywhere. Name off the list at the church. I don't care where it is. But you need to start doing these. Let's get into it, shall we? You already know. You already know where this is going. I'm going to start off with the main frame, the basic, the most fundamental one of all. It's eye contact. You need to put eye contact into this equation. If you do not do that, he cannot see anything. He's looking for who's interested, who's showing interest, who's expressing interest. And eye contact is the number one pillar. Number one. This is what makes guys do the things they do. This is what makes guys turn around if they pass you and they turn back around because it was your eyes. And you need to start making them. There's the 2-to-1 hun. I've already talked about this. You have 2 seconds, boom, look down for a second, look back up. The double back. That's called the double back. The double back Bonnie is when you pass them and look back again. You need to start doing these now. Ahora. You're wasting time. This is the moment. Eye contact is the thing. You need to get it done. Eye contact is the thing. And when I say double back Bonnie, it's the double back. It's the repeated eye contact. That's number 2. You have one where you're just doing it. By the way, this is not eye contact. La-di-da-di-da. That looks like you made a mistake. That looks like you were just looking in this direction. You just so happened to catch him. You think he's supposed to read that? No. Eye contact looks like this. Or this. You see that? Why so serious? Why so serious? Why are we getting so serious about this? Relax. See that? That was the double back. Beautiful thing. That was number 2. Number 3, obviously, the smile. Now, if you don't smile, no dial. No smile, no dial. You can't look at him like this. going into the gym. What you doing, girl? You're not the Terminator. Acting like you're the Terminator or Michael Myers. That's not eye contact that's inviting. This is not eye contact that's inviting. What's he going to do with you, G.I. Jane? What's he going to do with a G.I. Joe? That's just basically saying, don't come over here, bro. Don't come over here, my dude. Stay back. That's all that says. The nerve of you to even assume anything different. You have to add the smile. Boom. You see that? Like a goddamn gazelle out here. A slick one at that. And you need to start becoming one. You need to start becoming one. Eye contact, smile, proximity. I just put it in the different order, but it's pass all over again. Number 4, proximity. You have to get near him. Get near him. Don't do it from 25 yards away. He can't see you. He doesn't even know if it's for him. Get near him. It's the proximity that brings you closer to him, because then he's starting to see, oh, there you are. Oh, is this by accident she came over here? Or was this on purpose? Let him wonder. It doesn't matter. Proximity, pest, proximity, eye contact, double eye contact, smile. Those are the 4 right now off the gate. And those are the most important before I even dip into everything else. That'll light up a Christmas tree. Some of you don't want to light up a Christmas tree. You just want to live your life. And the truth is, before I dip into number 5, the truth is, many of you don't want to do any of these things until it's time where you feel like you're ready to do them. You need to be on par and on ready when it's time to do them, regardless. If you start to see a type of dude you want, you got to stop playing games with yourself. You're wasting your time. You're dicking around, and you're going to wait until 9:30 at night tonight when you go out with your friends. Your linebacker-ass friends are going to block everything that comes your way, or they're going to discourage you from even looking at dudes because it's girls' night. Well, how about girls' night can sit this one out for a bit? Because right now, you spotted a man that you're interested in. You better start taking some action, and you better start pushing these little hyenas to the side for a minute, because they would do it to you. You're done. Number 5, very important. Ladies, body orientation. Having an open frame as opposed to a closed frame. This signals not open to you. I'm open over here. I want to be open to you here. You see that difference? What a beautiful difference. It signal that type of body positioning changes the game for you. Now he says, oh, the direct line here, the road is here. The road's not blocked. See, now it looks like the road's blocked. I'm sitting over here talking to somebody else or doing something over here. Even when you're talking to somebody else, you want to be here. Yeah, I know. And, just even here, even a 2 o'clocker. Even a 2 o'clocker can do so much. So that was number 5. Now, those are the superficial ones. Those are the ones that you can do without anything else. But once you start engaging, things start to change. Things start to change. Number 6, you need to find reasons to engage. You need to become available. These are the ones at a distance that you can do without even knowing anybody, but you need to find reasons to get near and engage. It's very important that you're open to this. I'm not saying you need to start to do everything and start the conversation and navigate the conversation. I'm not saying all that. You just need to be there and be available. Your store needs to be open for business. And all those things compiled into the number 6, which means that you need to be available and actually interested in where this conversation goes, however the conversation goes. And by the way, number 7, it's okay to say hi. It's okay. Too many women have convinced other women that it's not feminine enough. Oh, it's not feminine if you say anything to a dude. What are you talking about? These girls were just talking about being boss bees all weekend. Now it's not feminine enough? Where was the femininity in that? See, the world is not shaped around the extremes of masculinity and femininity. It's a blend. Saying hi to somebody and utilizing your nice, soft spirit in order to do that is the furthest thing from masculinity. And you need to be okay with that, especially if it's places that you both frequent and you see him often. You need to be okay passing him and saying, hey, because it's a pleasant day out. And are you a pleasant person? You need to be okay. And by the way, there's no issue with initiating. Yes, I think men should initiate for the things they want. Yes, I do. But if you think for a goddamn reason that you can't be. If you guys are kind of vibing and you feeling it, there's no reason why you couldn't even say hi in passing even. Of course you can. Many of you will not. And that's going to be your limitation. Now here's the thing. I'm not alleviating men from this because men have the all burden after this. The whole burden after this is initiating, taking you on dates, following up communication-wise, paying for dates, courting, etc., etc. They have to do these things. I'm asking you to choose effectively. And you better start getting in line here and starting to say, listen, I need to start doing some shit that's going to benefit me because right now, this passive shit ain't doing it for me. And it won't do it for you for too long. You're going to notice this. You will notice this. Number 7 was it's okay to start a light interaction. It's okay to say hi in passing. It's okay to even give a compliment. Wow, I love those shoes. Start a conversational talking point. All of a sudden, everyone's in their feminine. They can't do anything. All of a sudden, but when it comes to work and everything else, you're going to have to start conversation with other people. You're going to have to be a little outgoing. You're going to have to actually have conversation skills. But anytime it comes to you getting a man, oh, no, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. Why? You can take rejection in other aspects of your life, but all of a sudden, this is like the biggest deal ever. Oh, my God. Number 8, another choosing signal that you're just willing to go over is reciprocity. Now, when I say that, I mean whether it's him coming over or whether it's him a text, it doesn't matter where it comes in. Wherever and however he approaches, I don't even care. I don't care. You need to be open to responding warmly. Too many of you get into the cold era, like you're fighting the Cold War. You're not, dude. You're not. You're not Mike Myers. And the more you pretend to be Mike Myers, the more you're never going to attract people that actually like you for your warmth and your kindness. You need to start utilizing these. And that includes via text. Too many of you also shorten your text. Yep, sure. Thanks. Emoji. That's it. You're boring. Let me just call a spade a spade. That's boring. You need to spice it up a bit. Your lack of spice is what makes you white bread. It's what makes you vanilla. It's what makes you boring. And quite frankly, it makes you not worth really trying to pursue. I'm just going to shoot it straight to you. The vanilla, I don't really care, I'm too cool, I'm whatever, it's out. It's out. It's out the game. And guys aren't really going for it. I'm going to let you know right now, they're just not. They're just not. You can get away with it for a certain period of time if you're good enough. But after that, there's going to need some other substance here. And you might as well just show it off a little bit earlier, if you know what I mean. That was number 8. Number 9, it's important. And I want to emphasize when I say important, it is important for you to be playful. This goes along with spicy, but playful is also a little different. And that includes in person. It's okay to have banter. It's okay to make a little tease here. Oh, my brother had those shoes in 8th grade. I like them though, but I'm just saying. It's okay to challenge a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what you want. You want playful banter. Not hard banter, like this is a hard conversation to deal with. No, playful. You got to be playful with this. Stop taking things too seriously. You know, some of you don't really do shit, whether it's in the real time or via text, and you just sit back and say, I just got scared. Why would you get scared off of an interaction? You need to start adjusting yourself to saying, I need to start jumping in the deep end on these things because the way I keep dealing with my shallow life ain't working. It's not bringing guys to me. I'm telling you, these are the things that get guys going. They're unique. They stand out. Guys want these things because it's fun for them. They love it. They love it. You know, and when you reciprocate, when it comes to reciprocation, be prepared with questions. I'm going to go with number 10 here. This is my number 10. It's okay to have fun questions. Engage them. Now, he should be doing it to you. Of course he should. He should be doing it first. He should be doing most of it. But understand, you want to have a tennis match. Engage in a question. He will probably ask one back. This right here, question something. Where'd you get that at? I was going to get one over there. What'd you do over there? Bum, bum, bum. What'd you end up ordering? Why'd you end up ordering that? Is that your favorite? Why would you order that? Out of all things on this menu, you're going to order this and now I have to match that? You know, that. Ask questions because there's so many things to do from questions. And by the way, you get to know somebody very quickly on this question thing. Number 11, give some opening. What's an opening? An opening is giving him the way, giving him the keys. You don't have to do too much talking here. It's just the opening. What I mean opening is sometimes there's times you pass people, and again, all the first 5 go inside with this. You got to give the opening. Ba-ba-bang, ba-ba-bang. That's open for business. There's no problem being open for business, but you actually need to be open. Everything else about you can be closed, and you're not going to get what you want. And I feel terrible about that. These things are important. These things are important. Number 12, even more important. There's a point of re-engagement that's a beautiful thing. Now, it's not your job to re-engage. No, it's not. But it will damn sure help. Oh, it will damn sure help. What do I mean by re-engage? You see each other, right, in passing. This happens a lot. You know that. Whether it's at a bar, whether it's at some lounge or some place, whether it's at some gym or wherever. You have one interaction. Let 15 minutes go by. Let them miss you a little bit. Let them say, where'd she go? Where'd she go? Did she leave? No, I hope she didn't leave. No. Then go back around as if he's your through path to where you need to go. And there's another element right there of a little bit of eye, a little bit of like, don't get too close. Oh, I didn't get my drink yet. That's okay. No problem. Oop, you're always in my way. I feel like you're always in my way. Every time I have to walk by here, I don't know. You see that? That's a re-engagement. And that re-engagement right there sparks a big tension build. Oh, a good tension build. A fantastic tension build, if you ask me. The tension build that makes him want to do just execute. Just get the fuck, just keep it going. Just get the number. And now take this girl out now. Take this girl out. Now, understand something, ladies. I want to make this very clear before I end this list right here. This is not all on you to do. These are just things that are going to help you along the way. And the more of these you do, the better it becomes. I'm not saying make it obvious and go out and chase the guy. That's not what I mean. I'm putting you in a position to make yourself more available than not. And making yourself more available makes him want to do because it shows that you're interested in him and he wants to do for those that he's interested in and that he's obviously attracted to. That's a given. That's a given. That's why you guys are talking. That's why he's responding. That's why he's doing. I think he should do all these things and more. But I think he's looking for a match too. He's looking to see, do you really like this? Are you playing, like, what's the deal here? There's things you could do. This is called choosing. Now, this always does tend to work. That's just if you want to choose it or not. The slightest little break of touch barrier. The slightest little bit of touch barrier. Oh, that's so silly. Wait, what did you know? Wait, come here. What? Who? Wait, what'd you get? What? Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Come on. The slightest bit. When appropriate. When appropriate. When the time is right. When it's hitting. When it's going. When it's sizzling. When the steak's starting to sizzle. Yes. Don't overthink it. Just the slightest. It's a unique factor. Because men never get touched. Not by women. And I will tell you, that's going to stick out in his head. And he's going to say, ooh, that was hot. That was damn hot. I loved it, actually. I loved it. Let me get to the last two. Last two. These are just helpers. Remember the details. When somebody starts talking, there's important things. Now, the fellas should be really doing this, if I'm being honest with you. He should be remembering the details and navigating the conversation. But it's never going to hurt you to bring things back up that they said or to utilize that in a further joke or conversation. You know, these things help. These things help you. At this point, these are just helpers. Remembering details is a good one. Remembering how and what people said, very important. I don't have to say it. I just wanted to remind you. Last but not least, I do think it's important that with your eyes and with your softness and with your energy, you keep giving them permission to do what he's doing. Sometimes guys will stop doing what they're doing because they feel like it's unwanted and they're doing too much and they don't like it. So they're going to stop. They're going to say, I don't like that I'm making her feel that way. I don't want her to feel that way. So I'm going to head out. I don't want to be the creep that she thinks about, that she doesn't want anything to do with, that she complains about. I don't want to be that guy. So let me just reserve myself over here. Giving him permission is your whole energy. It's the whole shebang. It's the invitingness, it's the kindness, it's the smiling, it's the laughter, it's the playfulness, it's these things. It's being a nice, decent human being. And I'll tell you that will get you farther than anything. You know, you can try all these little tactics of make yourself unavailable, try to be the black cat in the corner. He doesn't do it. It's not going to happen. It won't happen. It won't even happen at the gym. He's not going to do that. And I'm warning you about this now because it's time for you to step in to choose. You've been waiting for this chosen shit, and it doesn't happen because these guys that you don't actually like keep doing it. And why are they approaching you? They're approaching you because of your goods. That's the only reason a guy will approach you if he's not getting anything out of it. If he just sees looks and he approaches you, you got an amateur. Sorry, let me rephrase that. If he just sees looks and he approaches you and he just wants to take you out right away, you have an amateur. A guy that is thorough and knows what he's doing will approach you, read your energy, and then ask you out if he feels the energy's right. All this that we described today is all energy. That's the conversion. That's the high-ticket conversion on your sales. That means your store's open for business. And we got some great, fantastic, and amazing products and services in here, pal. Listen, these are the choosing signals. I hope you use them well. By the way, a bonus one that I actually want to add in here. When you are next to him, show that little neck. Put those pheromones to the test. Push that hair back. You already do this naturally. You do it naturally, but just a little bit. Show that neck off. Just a little. He ain't Dracula, but you get the point. Listen, I hope these tips help. I hope they open your framework on what you need to do to maybe start choosing. I'm not saying do all of them. I'm saying pick the good ones that apply to you and use them in real time. Nobody's going to remember all these. Nobody's going to do all these. Pick the important ones. But in essence, as a whole, capping this thing off, it's about your energy. It's about, are you open for business? Are you entering this in good faith? Do you actually want to get talked to? Do you want the conversation to keep going? And ultimately, do you want him to ask you out? Hope these helped. Ta-ta.